Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Look, if you're struggling to get your bills paid because you can't get a payday loan, I'm going to show you some of the places that you should take a look at. Now, the first one is Cash USA Today. All right. And so their loans go from 100 up to $1,500. Now, here's what I want you all to pay attention to because they say they do a no credit check. So basically, they're going off of your income strictly. All right. So the amount of income. Now, mentioning income, I always tell you whenever you're going after these type of lenders, I usually say the minimum income after taxes is at least $1,000 a month. So you're averaging maybe $250 a week, right? But it's usually at least $1,000 after taxes a month in order for them to help you qualify for this. Now, there are other criterias that I'm gonna break down as well, and I'm gonna tell you about some third party lenders also. Now, another lender that you may be able to reach out to is Plain Green Loans. Now, Plain Green Loans, they are a tribal lender. Okay. And so what that means is that instead of federal government regulations following, they are tribal lenders. They set the interest rate on what they want to charge. Now, sometimes these interest rates can be very expensive. All right. So, out of all transparency, you definitely want to check them out and see if the interest rate fits your situation. Now, you can see here they offer loans from 200 up to $1,000 for the first time. And then the second time, it goes up to $5,000. All right. But one of the things about it, again, I cannot stress this enough. When it comes to tribal lenders, their interest rates is definitely going to be much higher. Okay. Now, if you guys are struggling to pay your bills, I got a free resource that you can take a look at. This is called findhelp.org, okay? And what you do, you go here and you put your zip code. You're in the state of Connecticut, so I use the zip code 06501 for New Haven, Connecticut. And as you can see, they have 2,360 programs. And these programs are open to the public. Anybody can check out these programs, but it helps you with food, housing, goods, transit, help, money. So it's a lot of different resources for those in need. So even if you get approved for a payday loan, you still can qualify for these resources as well. Now, another place that I would definitely tell you, especially if you're working a job, go to your HR department and you request this form. Is called a W-4 form. What this form does, it stops them from taking income taxes out of your check so that you can bring home more money. Now, the reason you want to do this is one, if you have more money coming in your paycheck, and paying less taxes, you're able to pay your bills. And number two, you may not have to take out these high interest rate loans that I'm sharing with you. All right. So that's the reason I tell you guys this. Now, for those of you that don't have a regular 9 to 5 job, and you doing the gig economy and things of that nature, then you may want to check out Giggle Finance. Okay. And the reason is because you can see that Giggle Finance, they offer loans up to $5,000 and they're not focused on your credit. Okay. So they don't focus on your credit, they focus on the deposits in your bank account. Now, what I mean by that, that you have to show proof that you actually have regular deposits going into your bank account. And as you can see here, is no credit requirement. That's very important because a lot of people think it's all about the credit. And I keep on telling you guys, you're leaving money on the table, especially when you don't register your business and you don't set up payroll. If you type in payroll below, I'll send you over a link for those of you that have a registered business, or you can click the link in the description and schedule a one-on-one consultation to set up your business. But it's a lot of companies out there that will be willing to give you funding even with bad credit, if you have a registered company and you can show that you have revenue. Now, here's the type of companies that Giggle Finance work with. All right. So the app based freelancers, so Uber, Lyft, ride sharing. Then you have small business, you have independent contractors, you have sellers and franchisees. Okay. Now, here's the thing about it, they want you to have deposits for at least 90 days. All right. And so by you showing deposits for at least 90 days, now the minimum, I would tell you to be on the safe side, make sure that those deposits are anywhere between $1,200 and $1,500 a month above, right? And the reason is so that they can actually see that you make enough money to actually pay the loan back. All right. Now, for those of you that have challenges of finding other payday loans, you may want to check big buck loans. Okay. And so with big buck loans, as you can see here, they offer loans from 100 up to 5,000. Now, this is a platform. Okay. This is a platform for you to be able to put your information in and they can help you find a loan. As a matter of fact, I want to show you guys in terms of the interest rates on this here platform. I think it's like 5.99 up to 35.99 on the interest rate. So, yes, it is. And the reason that's important because in the state of Connecticut for payday loans, if you go over 36%, then they have to change it to a regular installment loan. So that's the reason why a lot of people in Connecticut are having a problem trying to find a payday loan. Now, you do have another option. Some of you all may be banking with Bank of America or US Bank. And if you're banking with those institutions, you also would be able to get a payday loan from them. Okay. And so it may be easier if you're currently banking with one of those, or you may have a credit union that offers you loans. Now, with most credit unions, they want you to have been making deposits for at least 90 days in order to qualify for a no credit check loan with them. All right. Now, as I mentioned about these third party financial credit bureaus that some of these lenders actually look at, like Teletrack. So, Teletrack, if you ever put a put in for a loan online, they keep that data and they sell it to tribal lenders. Okay. And so that's what the tribal lenders they decide looking at that information instead of doing a hard pull on your credit. But like I said, most of the time they're not focused on the credit itself. They're trying to see if the information that you put on the application is matching up with the information in the credit bureau. So let's just say you stayed in apartment A, right? Last year. And then you moved over to apartment B this year. And then when you put in the application, you put apartment B on the application. But this here system has apartment A. And because it has two different addresses, this will cause you to get denied. So it ain't because you have bad credit, it's because of that. Or you may have already taken out two or more loans already. And so if you've taken out two or more loans already, then that can cause you to be denied as well. Okay. So it's not just focused on the credit score, it's focused on other information. That's why you may be getting denied. Now, another third party financial credit bureau is Clarity, which is owned by Experian. By the way, guys, you have a right to your financial credit file so you can see if the information you have a right to dispute anything in it. You need to right to opt out. You can freeze your credit file. So you have a right to do that. So don't think that, oh, they just have my information. No, you have a right to opt out so they won't even sell your information. Okay. Now, another place that you may want to seek to get a payday loan is through firstcashadvance.org. Okay. So with First Cash Advance, they offer payday loans as well. Okay. And usually they go up to $500. That's the max. All right. So sometimes you can see here, it just depends in terms of the amount that they charge for like 100 to 600. They probably charge like $11 for it or whatever, but they give you a breakdown. All right. So don't think that you can't get access to capital when you need it to pay your bills. It's just knowing where to go. Now, one other lender that you can check out that offers a platform for payday loans is Viva Payday Loans, and it goes from 100 up to 5,000. And again, look at the interest rate. It's 5.99 to 35.99. Okay. And so that's the reason you're in Connecticut, you're able to qualify for this here type of loan. Again, this is a platform. So you put your information in and they find lenders. Most of the time, those will be tribal lenders, right? And so with those tribal lenders, they're the ones that decide if they're going to qualify you. But again, like I said, for most people to qualify for these type of loans, usually it's the income. All right, long as you have at least $1,000 a month after taxes, they are able to help you. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, you can click the link in the description, schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.